neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Not a patient, surely?
No, just a friend. He's gone now.
I hope I didn't spoil his plans for your evening.
As a matter of fact, my plans for the evening revolved around a long, hot bath. It's been a hectic day.
Well, the bath can wait. Aren't you going to ask me what I'm doing here?
I expect you've come to tell me your marriage is over.
You knew. But who? Oh. Hillary Robinson.
No, not Hillary, your wife.
You've spoken to Karen?
Not by choice, I can assure you. We bumped into each other at a local pub. She accused me of destroying your marriage and poured a glass of wine all over me. It was all rather unpleasant.
Oh, sorry, Bev. She can be a bit emotional. What else did she say?
We didn't stop to chat, Stephen.
Darling, if you knew we'd split, why didn't you contact me?
Quite honestly, I didn't think it was up to me. You've kept me waiting all these years. What's another few weeks?
I got away from the hospital as soon as I could. I thought you'd be glad.
Oh, Stephen. Of course I'm glad.
Good. Now, you run along and have that nice hot bath. I'll open a bottle of wine and then we'll have a long talk about our future.
That is the best offer I've had all day.
That's not what I said.
If I had known you were going to be such a dictator, I wouldn't have married you in the first
If
place.
I'd have known you were going to be such an unfeeling mother, I would have had second thoughts myself.
Now, let's get two things straight. One, I am not an unfeeling mother, and two, I am taking Jamie in to work with me tomorrow.
Oh.
And if you don't like it, tough.
That's three.
Mike, it's all right. Stay there.
No, I'm going to my room. Although the way you two are yelling, I doubt if we'll get any peace in there either.
Sorry, mate.
Look, I think it's really stupid the way you fight all the time. It's really getting out of hand.
He's right, you know, all this arguing's getting us nowhere.
Meaning I should back down.
Yeah, it'd make life a lot easier for the rest of us.
What about my life?
Look, I know plenty of women who'd be happy with what you've got. Oh, a nice house, a cute little baby like Jamie.
And a husband who thinks I should be chained to the kitchen sink.
All I'm asking is that you take a few months off work just till Jamie gets older.
No, it's perfectly all right for me to take him into work.
Someone didn't seem to think so. Someone was concerned enough to call the health department.
Well, it didn't do them any good, and I bet you wish it had.
This is getting us nowhere.
Des.
Paul asked me to go for a drink with him. I think that's a very good idea. Don't worry about dinner.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good.
How do you like that?
Daphne, you're going to have to stop fighting about it. I mean, one of you'll have to back down.
It's going to have to be Des. He said he'd give me a fair go. It's only been one day.
Well, you weren't being very fair when you accused him of ringing the health department, were you?
No. It just made me so mad. Just wait till I get my hands on whoever made that call.
Are you absolutely certain it was the right thing to do, Nell?
It was the only action any responsible citizen could take.
Daphne's going to be so angry with me. I couldn't stand another scene with her.
But you couldn't stand to see your grandson neglected either, now could you, Eileen? Believe me, it was for the best.
Oh, Nell, you're such a comfort to me.
Hi, Nan.
Oh, hello, Jane.
Hi, Mrs. Clarke.
Hello, Jane. And how was your day?
Okay. Mr. Bishop sent some carrot candy home. He's having dinner with Reverend Sampson tonight.
Oh, what a pity. I made a lovely turnip casserole.
I think he would have rather have come home. He had a rough day.
Did he say why?
Well, it was Daphne's first day back and it was fairly busy. And then this health inspector came in to investigate a complaint about Jamie being there.
He put a stop to it, I assume.
Well, he decided she wasn't breaking any rules.
Except those of a responsible parent, perhaps.
Nan, Daphne's a terrific mother. And right now she's a very angry one too. You know what she's like when someone interferes.
Here we go. Straight from the Barossa.
My favourite. How sweet of you.
Do you remember when we first discovered it?
Wasn't that when we stayed at your sister's holiday shack?
You tried to cook dinner on the Primus. Nearly burnt the place down.
My cooking hasn't improved since I came to Erinsborough. Stephen? Why did you let me leave Adelaide? Well, you must have known that you and Karen were at the end of the road. If you'd told me, I would have stayed.
I don't think I did know. It wasn't until after you'd gone that I realized how much I loved you.
It wasn't easy leaving. In fact, I was pretty shattered at first.
Only at first.
They say time heals. I began to make a life for myself here. I'm surviving.
Bev, you don't need to survive anymore. I want you to come back to Adelaide. With me. For good.
Did I get my wires crossed? I thought you were meeting me at the hospital.
I wouldn't have been much company for Lucy.
Things didn't go well with Beverly.
I chose a bad time to visit. Stephen Armstrong was there.
Oh. What did she say?
She made it pretty obvious that she preferred his company to mine.
Well, they must have a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, I suppose they did. Did she say how long she and Stephen have been together?
About 5 years, more or less.
5 years. Well, he'd been married to someone else. She must love him very much.
I don't know that she still does. Her relationship with you has changed things for her.
What relationship? They've known each other a couple of months.
Yes, but you've grown to care a great deal for each other in that time. Shouldn't you fight for that?
Well, it's because I care for her that I can't interfere. I'm not ready to offer her marriage. How can I ask her to choose me over someone who can?
I think you're wrong. She needs to know how you feel.
No, it's her life, her decision. Anything else would be a cheat. I better get to the hospital.
Lucy will be pleased to see you. Oh, Jim, I should warn you. She's wearing a little makeup, so be nice about it.
She's far too young.
Oh, it's only this once. And it seems to have helped to cheer her up. And Jim, try and cheer yourself up on the way.
Of course, I'm far too staid for some of Clarke's patients. But they're getting used to me, and the personalities are a challenge.
The new gerontology unit at the hospital back in Adelaide can be a challenge, too. I could pull a few strings to get you in.
I don't want you to pull strings for me. I've got used to making my own way.
You don't want to be just a GP all your life?
Just a GP? It's the most fun I've had in years, and I'm a part of the community. I really love it.
More than you love me, that's what we're really talking about, isn't it?
All right, let's talk about it. What exactly do you want from me?
I want you to come to Adelaide with me and be my wife. I know we'll have to wait till the divorce comes through, but at least we won't have to hide our relationship any longer.
Oh, Stephen. If you'd asked me to marry you 6 months ago, I would have walked over burning coals to get to the altar. But now, oh, well, everything's different.
What's different? We still love each other.
I'm different. I've changed, Stephen. The last few months have been very rewarding.
Come on, Viv. What have you really got? A suburban practice where the most exciting thing is giving measles injections to squawking infants.
It can be a lot more exciting than that, believe me. But that's not the point. For years, my life revolved around you when you could find time for me. My work and everything else was secondary.
I had other responsibilities. You accepted that.
Yes, I did. It never occurred to me I could have a life of my own.
And that's what you've got here.
I've made some good friends. I'm doing work that I love. Independence feels pretty good to me, Stephen.
Any food in the house?
Oh, he's got his appetite back. Things must be looking up. Your dinner's in the microwave.
Oh, thanks. How seeing Lucy in that hospital bed made me realize I'm not the only one with problems. If she can keep a smile on her face, I can't see any reason why I shouldn't be able to.
No drama about the makeup?
No, though I think I've figured out what sparked the sudden interest. A young fellow Rick visited while I was there. I watched my daughter age 3 years before my very eyes.
Yes, he's a nice boy.
Yes. She's improved in leaps and bounds since they became friends. And it's strange how children can teach adults things. He offered her friendship when she was in a crisis, so that's what I should be doing for Beverly. Let's face it, she could use an honest friend right now. Someone who can make her realise that the Stephen Armstrong bloke can't be much chop.
Well, he certainly kept her dangling on a string long enough.
Maybe she's in love with him. But I think she'd be making a big mistake to get involved with him again.
Oh, Daph's gone to bed and your dinner's in the oven.
She's still feeding me then?
Yeah, it's lemon chicken.
Oh, boy, my favourite. She hasn't even turned the oven on. Boy, women can be devious. Mike, do you reckon I'm being unreasonable?
No.
Well, then she is.
Nah.
Well, come on, Mike. One of us has got to be unreasonable.
Look, Des, she's got a point about wanting to be a working mum, right? And you've got a point about her waiting till Jamie's older. And the way you two are going, I don't think you'll get anything sorted out. You'll just have to compromise.
I will, if she will. I wish you'd hurry up. All this fighting's playing havoc on my digestion.
Would you stop thinking about your stomach for once and start thinking about this family?
Look, mate, you know I only want the best for Jamie, Daphne, and you. All this parent stuff isn't as easy as you'd think. Look, I'd give anything in the world for Daphne, but I am not backing down on this. Not when it concerns my son.
Well, you can always look at the bright side, I suppose. It's the first time you and your mum agree on anything, hey?
First time in living history. Probably the last.
Look, Des, don't take this the wrong way, but I've been thinking about this complaint made to the health department. The inspector bloke wasn't positive that it was a man that called. I mean, it could have been a woman, couldn't it?
What, and you reckon it could have been Mum? Well, I mean, she was pretty mad at Daphne for taking Jamie to the coffee shop, but... No, she wouldn't. Would she?
Well, I better tidy up the kitchen then.
Oh, no, Mrs. Clarke, I'll do that.
No, I insist. After all, I was the one that dirtied the pots and pans.
All the more reason why you shouldn't have to clean up. Jane can manage.
I really liked that turnip casserole you made.
Did you? Now, I was hoping for Mr. Bishop's opinion. I mean, he is the expert on vegetarian dishes.
Eileen, go home.
Nan, after all the help Mrs. Clarke's given you...
No, it's all right. Invalids can be quite testy when they're overtired.
Well, I'm sure Nan didn't mean it that way. We both really appreciate everything you've done.
You're a good girl. Now, where's my handbag?
Eileen, you really should be more organised. A place for everything, you know.
Oh, hi, Des.
G'day, Jane. Is Mum still here? Yeah. Good evening, Mrs. Mangle.
Clarke.
Oh, Desmond. What are you doing here?
I thought you might like a lift home, Mum.
Well, thank you, Desmond. Yes, I would. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I thought we might pop in at home so you can say hello to Jamie. And Daphne.
Oh, well, perhaps not. I mean, Daphne's first day back at work and all.
Oh, you haven't heard? About her visit from the health department?
Yes, Jane mentioned something.
Someone complained about Jamie being in the coffee shop. Daphne thought it was me.
Oh, no, you could... I mean, you would...
No, I didn't. You wouldn't have any idea who it was, would you?
No,
You rang, didn't you? Do you realise the trouble you could have caused for Daphne?
Desmond...
We have put up with a lot from you, Mum, but this is the final straw. You're a silly, interfering old woman.
That's enough. It wasn't your mother who phoned the health department, although she would have been quite justified if she had. It was I.
You just can't pass up a chance to harass me or my family, can you?
It was hardly a question
Of all the
harassment.
low, mean, petty-minded stunts you've ever pulled, this has to beat the lot of them.
I was acting in the best interests of the community. People have a right to be protected from unsanitary conditions.
My son is not unsanitary.
Nell, please, your heart.
Oh dear. Oh, Jane, a glass of water, please. I feel quite giddy.
Oh,
Oh, Mr. Clarke, I was only trying to help Eileen. She was so concerned about poor little Jamie.
Oh, deep breaths, Nell, deep breaths. I'm ashamed of you, Desmond, to think I would live to see the day that you would attack a defenseless old woman.
Oh, she's about as defenseless as a saber-toothed tiger.
How dare you speak to me like that? Get out of my house this instant.
Oh, don't worry, I'm going. And I'm taking you home, too, before you cook up any more schemes to cause me or Daphne any more trouble.
Sorry, Nell, will you be all right? Yes, please go. Just go.
Here you are, Nan.
The nerve of that man. I was only doing my duty as a public-minded citizen. The names he called me.
Yeah, I heard. Nan, when will you learn to stop interfering in other people's lives?
Now, don't you start lecturing me as well.
Oh, what would be the point? The saber-toothed tiger doesn't change its stripes.
All right. Yes, it'll be fine. Bye, Jim. I'll do those you cooked.
I can manage. Persistent type, isn't he? That is the bloke who called in earlier.
Jim Robinson, yes?
Close friend?
Yes.
You've been stalling all night about coming back to Adelaide. I've heard all about your practice, your research, your new friends. But the real reason is that you're involved with this Jim, isn't it?
I don't know about involved. He's someone I care about.
Didn't take you long to find someone else?
I didn't go looking for another relationship, if that's what you mean.
Do you love him?
I'm fond of him. We haven't known each other long enough for it to become anything more.
Long enough to forget what we meant to each other.
I couldn't do that. You had your life with Karen. I needed someone, and Jim was there.
Well, you don't need him now. I intend to make sure of that. You'd better set this chap straight. Tell him you are coming home to Adelaide with me. Now, you wash up, and I'll go and get my gear out of the car.
No, Stephen. I'd rather you didn't stay. I need some time alone to think.
Can't you think with me here?
I mean it. Stay in a motel tonight. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
You're serious?
Tomorrow. I promise.
I don't care what Eileen or Mrs. Mangle or anyone says. I'm taking Jamie into work with me.
And what about what I say? I may have stuck up for you last night in front of Mrs. Mangle, but doesn't mean I've changed my mind.
And what do you suggest? There's no babysitter, I haven't got a cook at the coffee shop, Harold won't look at me, and Mike's at uni. I simply have to be there, and Jamie's going with me.
Well, look, if it's any help, I can look after Jamie for a while today. Only during lunch, though.
Oh, thanks. That's the busiest time.
We appreciate it, mate, but it doesn't really solve the problem.
Look, let's just take one crisis at a time, all right?
I'll see what His Majesty wants.
I could cheerfully strangle your mother. Mrs. Mangle used any excuse she could to stir up trouble for us. If she hadn't had a heart attack, I'd thump her one.
Yeah, I felt a bit like that myself last night.
Thanks for sticking up for me. I'm sorry I blamed you for calling the health department. I jumped to the wrong conclusions.
Ah, forget it. I did a bit of jumping myself and I blame Mum. Still love me?
No. Of course I do.
Well, don't suppose we could,
No, Des. I'm taking Jamie into work with me, and that's final.
Is it morning already?
I'm sorry, would you like me to come back later?
No, come in. I must have forgotten to set the alarm. Stephen's at a motel.
Oh, well, not that it's any of my business, but I'm glad. It's very difficult to talk about a bloke when he's listening over your shoulder.
You want to talk about it, Stephen?
Oh, well, Helen told me that your relationship with him had been through a few rough patches. I was concerned about you putting yourself through all that again.
Stephen loves me, Jim. He's asked me to go back to Adelaide with him.
Oh, I take it you've decided to go.
I haven't made up my mind. Look, do me a favour. Make some coffee. I'll get some clothes on, then I'll tell you all about it. The percolator's in the cupboard next to the fridge. Stephen?
Morning, darling. Your favourites, croissants, and they're still warm. Coffee on the boil, or do you want me to make some? Needed the night alone to do some thinking, eh?
Steve and Jim only just got here.
Like hell. No wonder you couldn't wait to get me out of the door after he phoned. Would have been rather awkward, wouldn't it? Him showing up for the night and finding me still here. What a pity you couldn't arrange things more conveniently this morning.
I wasn't here last night. Not that it would be any of your business if I was.
Out. This is between Bev and me.
I'm not leaving till Beverly asks me to.
Is that right?
That's what I said.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
What a pity you couldn't arrange things more conveniently this morning.
I wasn't here last night. Not that it would be any of your business if I was.
Out. This is between Bev and me.
I'm not leaving till Beverly asks me to.
Is that right?
That's what I said.
Stop it! Stop it, both of you! You can save this sort of behaviour for the school playground. This happens to be my home.
I didn't start this.
Jim, I'm not really interested in who started it. I just want it stopped. I think you better go.
I came here to talk to you.
Right now, I need to talk to Stephen. We can have our chat later. Please, Jim.
You do understand English?
Look, you.
Jim!
All right, I'm leaving. You may be God's gift to surgery, but you've got a lot to learn about manners.
Quite a volatile character.
I can't say I blame him. I feel very tempted to thump you myself.
Eh?
Who do you think you are? You come in here like you own me. You start throwing around ridiculous accusations. Jim walked through that door not 5 minutes before you did. Oh, I don't know why I'm even bothering to explain. If you don't believe me, that's just too bad.
Now, steady on. I do believe you.
Good. I'm glad something I said has sunk into that thick skull of yours.
You've known me a long time. Have I ever behaved like this before?
No. Which is what makes it all the more disappointing.
The truth is, I've never been jealous before. I'm not using that as an excuse. But after what you told me last night, what was I supposed to believe? I've waited 5 years. I couldn't bear to lose you now. I love you, Bev.
You're welcome.
Morning, Pop.
Yeah.
I'm afraid he's not in a very good mood this morning.
Yeah, I noticed.
Look, there's a report here that needs typing. It might be best if you didn't let Paul see you doing it.
Why?
Well, it's the one Rosemary asked for.
Oh, right.
I told you he was a little insecure about it, but boy, was that the
Can I see you in my office for a minute? Close the door. There's no need to ask who you were talking about just then.
Paul, it wasn't what
You know, you've been assistant manager for 5 minutes and already you're undermining me with the rest of the staff.
I wasn't.
Oh, really? My insecurity must be showing again.
You're taking that out of context.
Am I? And just who else have you been discussing the flaws in my character with lately?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, if you've been talking to my staff about me like that, what have you been telling Rosemary?
All right, I'm sorry I told Jane you were insecure. Paranoid would have been a far better choice of word.
Oh, Jim, for heaven's sake, you'll blow a gasket if you don't come
I
down.
came that close to flattening him.
Since when have you believed that flattening people solved anything?
Since I first laid eyes on Stephen Armstrong, he strolled in there like he owned a Helen. Talk about arrogance.
Sounds pretty sure of his frowns.
Oh, he's pretty sure, all right. I was the one she asked to leave. You should have seen the smug, self-satisfied look on his face.
What will you do if she goes back to Adelaide with him?
Nothing much I can do.
Well, last night you wanted to try and talk her out of making a mistake like that, come hell or high water.
Yes, well, I don't think I could talk Beverly out of anything today. After Stephen and I almost came to blows in her living room.
Well, I think you should try. I mean, you obviously care too much for her to let her go off without a word.
Well, I care, yes, but well, it won't be the end of the world if she goes back to Adelaide. I can hardly compare the way I feel for Beverly with the way I felt for Anne.
That's brought back memories. Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten. Croissants. The little place in the Adelaide Hills where we used to meet for breakfast.
Oh, I see. That's what all this is about, is it? Revive a few memories. Make her think of the old days. She'll come round.
Oh, for heaven's sake. I brought the croissant because I knew you liked them. Will you stop trying to find an ulterior motive in everything I do?
Well, after what happened this morning...
How many times do I have to apologize for that?
I don't know. I didn't actually have a number in mind. I always thought it was quality, not quantity, that counted.
Point taken. I behaved like an idiot this morning, and I'm thoroughly ashamed of myself. How's that?
You're getting there.
No, I don't know what happened. I just snapped. I've been under a lot more pressure lately than I've realized. It's not easy walking out on a marriage, even a bad one. You keep thinking to yourself, even though I don't love her, do I have the right to hurt her like that? But then, if you don't take the plunge, you're never going to be happy yourself. Well, I finally took the plunge. Don't tell me I did it all for nothing.
No, Stephen. It wasn't all for nothing.
Sorry, Jane, I'll have to take back that report for a sec. I have to cross-check some figures.
Was Paul really mad?
But I wouldn't worry about it. It's me he's angry with, not you. And I have to admit, he does have a point. I shouldn't have been gossiping about him behind his back like that.
Well, it's not as if you were being horrible or anything.
All the same, it's dangerous given his mood at the moment.
Yeah, I hope his mood doesn't last too much longer.
So do I.
G'day.
Hey, Mike.
Well, I'm all set. Any special instructions, Chief?
Oh, yeah, the photos.
Where do I start?
I've got it all written out for you. Now, you do know the sort of thing I want, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Think I can handle that?
Good. We'll see if you can come up with some new angles, something will show Lastis in a fresh perspective.
All right.
You know, like you did in the video, when you filmed Mum and Mrs. Ramsay fighting over Mum's mink.
Yeah, well, that'd be a pretty hard act to follow, wouldn't it? What if I use a model?
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, most professional photographers stick beautiful girls in their shots, don't they? Sort of gives it a point of focus.
Oh, is that why they do it? Well, it's fine by me if you know where we can get hold of a model.
All right, Jane, you're in.
Who, me? No.
No, Mike's right. A pretty girl would do wonders for his photos.
Well, I can't. I mean, I've got all this work to do, and what about Paul?
Don't worry, I'll fix it with Paul. I think my authority as assistant manager extends that far.
Helen?
Beverly? Oh, come in.
Hope I haven't come at a bad time.
No. No, I'm just doodling. I discovered an old abstract of mine that I put away ages ago. I thought I might be able to make something of it, but I think I was right to give it up in the first place.
Oh, I don't know. It's,
Oh, don't say interesting, anything but that.
I was going to say it looked like fun.
Well, to tell you the truth, it is.
Maybe I should take up painting. I could do with a few laughs.
Yes, I heard about this morning.
That's the reason I came, actually. It was very quiet down at the surgery, and I had to talk to somebody about it. I hope you don't mind. You're the first real friend I had in Erinsborough.
No, come sit down. Sounds as if I'm elected. I should warn you, though, when it comes to Jim, I'm likely to be prejudiced.
Can't speak fairer than that. I don't even know where to begin. That's half the trouble. Each time I think I've got it sorted out, it changes. Why do men always have to make everything so complicated?
If I had the answer to that, I'd make a fortune. Jim thinks that you're going back to Adelaide with Stephen, are you?
I don't know. I really don't.
Well, I suppose ultimately it comes down to how you really care about Stephen.
Oh, it'd be wonderful if it was as simple as that.
Isn't it?
5 years ago, yes, it would have been. If Stephen had left Karen and asked me to marry, he might have done just that. But he didn't. And now here I am in Erinsborough with a new job, new friends, and a whole new perspective on life. I'm not at all sure I want to give all that up.
You haven't mentioned Jim.
Jim. I'm very fond of him, but that's all there's been time for between us. And you must know as well as I do that Jim isn't ready to commit himself to a steady relationship with me.
No, I don't think even Jim is sure about what he wants.
The difference between Jim and Stephen is that Stephen really needs me. For 5 years, I hoped he'd leave Karen, and he couldn't bring himself to do it. And now finally he has. He's given up so much. I haven't got the right to turn my back on him.
But that's where you're wrong. You have the right to do exactly that, if that's what's best for you. Look, it's your life, for heaven's sake. Don't throw it away on some misguided loyalty.
What does this do?
It's a light meter. Checks the light.
Well, what would you like me to do?
Well, just smile a lot and dance around and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Great.
Oh, I feel silly.
Good. Hang on. I'll just tilt the camera down this way for a different angle. Oh, that's better. Yes.
How about this?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Now, spin around a bit, right? Make your hair all fly out. That'll be great photo. Yes.
I remember this being on Gail's list.
Yeah, well, she wanted me to do something different, didn't she? Now, come with me. I've got even a better idea.
Jane, would you give me the file on the... It's all right, I'll do it myself. I don't suppose there's any point in asking what you're doing out here when you've got a pile of work sitting on your own desk.
I wanted to get a head start in typing the report up for Rosemary.
Must be really hot stuff. I mean, Jane is the one that's paid to do the typing around here, you know.
Here you go. Read it for yourself.
Oh, wouldn't dream of it.
No, I insist. Read it.
Well, it's 3 quarters of them, you know.
Yeah, well, they're from my private collection.
Right.
That Paul?
Yeah, Mike.
We got some great photos.
Yeah, the only trouble is most of them are of me.
Well, that's all right. I think you classify as one of the hotel's assets.
See? Well, better go and get these developed. This place around the corner does them in an hour. I'll see you later.
See you, Mike.
Do you like your desk?
Yeah. I'd better finish typing that report up.
Yeah, I managed to get about halfway through it while you're out.
Well, the sooner I finish the other half, the sooner I can send it off to Rosemary, and maybe that'll ease some of the tension around here.
Yeah, with any luck.
I really hate to see you two fighting. I mean, I've always thought of you as the ideal couple.
Well, even ideal couples have their ups and downs. And being business partners as well adds for extra friction. Yeah, it'll blow over.
Hi.
Hi, yourself. Time for cuppa?
Sorry, I've been slacking off all morning. I've got to get back to the surgery.
Yes, I suppose there'll be people waiting.
If by people you mean Stephen, yes, he'll be there.
I take it you've made your decision then?
Yes, I have. You're entitled to a full explanation, Jim, but this isn't the time or the place.
It's pretty obvious what that decision is then, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Jim.
Yeah.
And I reckon that one is the best.
Give us a look. Oh, Mike, that's terrible. Look at my hair, it's all over the place. I look like a cave woman. And my skirt.
Yeah, well, that's why I like it. Look, I left the negative for the guy at the printing shop, right? He's going to blow it up so I can have a poster on my bedroom wall. Now, I reckon you should wear miniskirts all the time. You look fantastic.
Oh, yeah. And Nan'd be sure to end up in hospital again with another heart attack.
Well, why would she care? I thought she'd sort of eased up on you wearing makeup and stuff like that.
Oh, she has. But you should hear her go on when she sees Charlene in one of those jean skirts she wears. And all that shows is a bit of knee.
Yeah, well, I guess you wouldn't like it if you started modelling bikinis or something, though. Well, you could. I reckon any photographer would jump at the chance to have you as a model. Could be the start of a whole new career, couldn't it?
Well, thanks, but I'm quite happy with the career I have now. Speaking of which, I'd better get back to work. Paul and Gail will be back from lunch soon.
Oh, well, couldn't you just take a break for a while and come with me to the coffee shop? I promised I'd look after Jamie just over the rush hour.
Sorry, but I've really got to finish typing this report. Hey, are Des and Daphne still arguing?
Yeah. I wish they'd sort it out. It sort of gets me down when they keep yelling at each other. You know, I used to think they were the most perfect couple around.
Yeah, I used to think that about Paul and Gail. But ever since Gail got promoted to assistant manager, Paul's been acting like, well, I don't know, like he's jealous.
Well, it must be something in the air, I guess. Well, as long as you and I don't start fighting again, hey?
We haven't got anything to fight about. We're just friends, remember?
Yeah. Well, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Well, that's over for another day.
Good.
It's Someone trying to tell me I've been neglecting him? Hmm?
Well, neglect might be too strong a word, but I've certainly missed you all day. I've been doing a little figuring. I have to be back in Adelaide Monday at the latest. Will you be able to sort things out here by then, or do you want me to go on to Adelaide and wait?
I want you to wait.
Well, I've waited this long. A few more days won't hurt.
No, you don't understand. I don't mean just a few more days. I want you to wait a year.
What?
Stephen, hear me out. I've thought about it all very carefully, and I'm sure it's the best way to go.
But Beverly, a year, that's a long time.
I need at least that long to finish my research project. It may be chicken feed by your standards, but it's something I started, and I'd like to finish it. You'll need at least a year for your divorce to come through anyway.
And what am I supposed to do in the meantime? Sit around twiddling my thumbs?
It won't be easy for me either.
Ever since Karen left, I haven't thought of anything except the two of us being together again. I even phoned the cleaning lady in Adelaide this morning to make sure the house was nice and clean by the time we get back.
From the moment Karen left?
Well, what about it?
You told me you left her.
Well, yes, I did.
Well, then how come you're still in the house?
I left her, but we decided that I should stay in the house. She has gone off to her parents in Queensland.
She left you.
I told you.
She left you.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what does it matter who left who? The important thing is I am free.
The important thing is you lied to me. I'm just a standby ticket again. You'd still be with her if she hadn't dumped you. You made me think you'd given up everything for me, that I owed you something. Now I know the truth, and I don't owe you a thing.
Yeah. Or tell them I've rung the maintenance people and they're sending someone over. Hang on. Do you want me? Yeah. Madge, washing machines don't just blow up. It's ridiculous. They're trying it on for danger money, that's all. Yeah. All right, I'll be over in a minute. Bye. Madge has got problems at the laundry. The seal on number 2's leaking again.
We just had that thing fixed.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty old machine. The maintenance people did say they couldn't guarantee it'd hold. Madge has got a bit of rebellion on her hands because the laundry workers reckon it isn't safe. I'd better go over and try and sort it out.
Yeah, see what you can do.
Oh, sorry, Jane, what was that?
Your report's finished.
Oh, great. You just stick it in my briefcase. I'll look over it tonight and you can send it off first thing tomorrow.
Okay.
And what about my letter to Finchley and Cudmore? Or can't you fit it in with all the extra work you've got to do?
It's in your tray for signing.
Right.
Gal's report didn't take very long. As a matter of fact, she typed half of it herself while I was out this morning. It was only 10 pages.
10 pages? I thought this was only supposed to be a preliminary report.
Yeah, that's right. Well, there's more to come.
How much?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Gal.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
It's a really great report, Paul. Gal has heaps of good ideas.
Well, it just goes to show how lucky we are to have her, doesn't it?
Is it okay if I go home now?
Yeah, go on, off you go.
Jim?
I'm not stopping, Helen. Charlene's on her own down at the workshop. I'm going to get changed and go and give her a hand to tidy up for tomorrow's opening. I'll get something to eat when I get back.
Oh, that's fine, but before you do, you have a visitor.
Who?
Me.
Who?
If you'll excuse me, I'll do the veg.
I take it this is full explanation time. Well, there's really no need. I got the general idea when I saw you at the coffee shop. I think you're making a big mistake. I don't like Armstrong. I don't think he deserves you. You deserve the best, and in my opinion, you're not getting it.
That was a lovely speech, Jim. It seems a shame to waste it. It's one of your most aggravating habits. You always think you know what I'm going to say or do. Well, for your information, Stephen's on his way back to Adelaide, and I won't be following him.
But you said, you told me that you made a choice.
There you go again. You're as bad as he is. You both thought it was simply a matter of me choosing between the pair of you. Well, maybe I did have to make a decision, but I didn't choose him. And I didn't choose you. I chose me.
Oh, I wish I'd seen his face. How'd he take it?
Oh, he'll get over it. There's a new crop of interns every year. I don't think he'll be on his own for long.
So, what about us, you and me?
We can talk about that over dinner.
Well, the laundry rebellion... You still expect me to believe that you're not paranoid?
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
It's like Mount Everest. It was there.
Really?
Oh, what's the big deal anyway? You said I could look at it.
How much did you read?
Ah, don't worry. I didn't get the chance to read any.
That's a pity. It would have cured you of your paranoia. There's nothing but praise for you in this report, Paul.
Guess I have been a bit paranoid lately.
A bit? You've been carrying on as though Rosemary and I were engaged in some sort of grand conspiracy against
Well, you have been pretty secretive
That's
about the
nonsense.
whole...
Paul, we have been through this before. Don't you know that you can trust me?
You know I can.
Not from what I've just seen. And I'm not prepared to put up with it any longer. I'm going to finish this report and then I'm resigning as assistant manager.
Oh, come on, Gail.
There's no use working for somebody who doesn't have the confidence in me. So you better start looking for somebody else to replace me.
Hi, boss.
Looks like you've done a good job.
Yeah, looks different, that's for sure. Though I wouldn't want to eat off the floor in there.
I wasn't planning on doing that. Thanks to you, we're ready to open tomorrow.
And thanks to you and Mr. Lewis, I start my apprenticeship tomorrow.
It means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Well, you better believe it. Next to Scott, it's the most important thing in the world.
Yeah. Well, in that case, tomorrow will be like Christmas for you. We've got 4 cars in for servicing.
4?
Yeah, and 2 of them are major jobs. You and Rob are going to have your work cut out.
Oh, we'll manage. I reckon Mr. Lewis will be as pleased as I am about starting work again.
Well, I don't know, he hasn't said much. I think he's rather enjoying the idea of being on permanent holiday.
One whiff of an oil rag, he'll be right back into it.
Well, he'll have to be if he's going to keep up with you. Listen, you've done enough for today. Why don't you call it quits? I'll lock up for you.
You sure?
Yeah. I don't want the unions getting on my back about using slave labour.
Okay, thanks. I've got to get home and cook dinner anyway. Tonight's my specialty. Tin spaghetti a la toast. You get used to it.
I know you two are keen on being independent, and I admire you for it, but couldn't you do something better than tin spaghetti?
Hey, we've got a real treat tomorrow night. Scrambled eggs. See ya.
Bye.
Hard at it? How about some milk and biscuits to replenish some of those brain cells, eh?
No, thanks.
Oh, come on. Managing on your own money's all well and good, but surely you can accept some biscuits from me. Any visitor would.
Oh, I'm just not hungry. Anyway, I'll be having dinner in an hour or so.
Well, I'd hardly call baked beans on toast much of a dinner.
Neither do I. That's why we're having tin spaghetti tonight.
Oh, Scott.
Well-
Why are you two putting yourselves through all this, making me feel terrible?
Look at my jacket. Some moron's spilled red wine all over it, and I'm supposed to be on bar duty in the
All
morning.
right, wear the other one.
Well, I can't. Paul wasn't real rapt when he found out that I'd stenciled the name of the lawn mowing service on the back of it. Mum, what am I going to do?
All right, Henry, I'll tell you what you're going to do. You take that into the laundry, you put it into the washing machine. You leave it there for about half an hour. When the washing machine has finished washing it, you take it out and you put it in the dryer. Do you follow me?
Yeah.
Good. Excuse me, I'm going to fold the washing.
Hey! Don't forget we've got the big darts game lined up for this evening.
Well, I haven't forgotten. That's why I'm trying to get this assignment done. Not that it's easy with all that noise going on around here. Right, there we go.
You have a hard day or something?
Where are you going?
To Lassiter's. I'm moving in there.
You leaving me?
Before I can send my report to Rosemary, I want to get some idea of what it's like to be a guest at the hotel. Hopefully I can get a few ideas on how to improve things.
I see, and just how long's that going to take?
I've no idea until I get all the information I need.
Do you have to leave right now? I was going to take you out to dinner. We could sort some things out then.
There's nothing to sort out. You don't trust me and I don't like it. It's as simple as that.
Look, Can't we talk about this like two adults?
I'll see you at the office in the morning.
Jim, Bethany.
Hello.
What are you doing, eating all alone?
I'm playing customers. I have to do a report on the running of the place, so I'm trying to get an idea of what it's like to be a guest.
And are you enjoying yourself?
I can think of better ways of spending an evening than eating alone.
Where's Paul?
Oh, he's eaten here so many times before he couldn't face it again tonight. Well, there's plenty of room, so why don't you two join me? I'm sorry I'm being pushy. I didn't mean to take over your night.
Don't be silly. We'd love to join you.
Yeah. We can give you a first-hand customer's point of view of the food and the service.
Your opinion doesn't count. You're too biased towards Paul.
Oh, and you're not.
Well, I can't afford to be, not for this report.
Are you sure everything's all right between the two of you?
Yeah, of course. Everything's fine.
Paul, g'day.
G'day, Des. Sorry to land on you unannounced. You're not busy, are you?
No. Daph's just putting Jamie to bed.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Gail had to go out tonight, so I've been sitting at home twiddling my thumbs. The modern executive house husband.
Aren't we all, mate? Never seen.
Yeah, I'm right, thanks.
Actually, I was going to give you a call tonight. I was wondering if you'd do me a favour.
Yeah, if I can, sure.
Well, see, now Daphne's come around to my way of thinking about not taking Jamie to the coffee shop until he's a bit bigger.
Oh, yeah, how'd you manage that?
Oh, well, I convinced her that I'm the one who wears the trousers in this house. Anyway, we're finding it a bit hard to get a replacement. I was wondering if you could help out.
Yeah, what would it entail?
2 or 3 hours a day, just during the busy lunch hour periods.
Oh, yeah, well, our assistant chef at Lassiter's could do with some extra experience. Well, you can have him for a couple of weeks if you want.
Terrific. How about a beer?
Oh, love one.
So, how come Gail has left you all alone?
Business, you know how it is.
Yeah, career women, mate. Bit of a worry.
Yeah.
You can put in your report that the chef is doing an excellent job. This steak is cooked exactly as I asked.
Well, you're on the payroll.
Do you think I'm overdoing it?
Just a touch.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad you're enjoying the meal. And on that note, I think I might head off and have an early night.
You sure you won't stay and have another cup of coffee with us?
No, thanks. I plan on going to bed and watching a late-night movie. Sounds like the height of self-indulgence, doesn't it?
Oh, it sounds heavenly. Must feel strange, though, spending a night away from Paul.
I imagine we'll both survive it. I'll see you later.
Yeah,
Good night.
good night. If I were Paul, I wouldn't like the idea of my wife spending a night alone in a hotel, whatever the reason.
I'm sure Paul can cope for one night, even if he does have to cook his own dinner and wash his own socks.
I get the impression he does his fair share of that, and why shouldn't he? They both work. In fact, they're pretty well matched in that respect.
In every respect, it seems. Yesterday, I would have envied them for having such a successful marriage.
Well, I think you did the right thing not going back to Adelaide with Stephen. And from my own point of view, I'm glad you didn't.
I'm glad I didn't, too. And I don't want to start lying now about the way I feel.
Back to base one.
Don't be silly. I'm very pleased with the relationship like we've got.
But
No buts. One thing I've learned in all this is that I like what I'm doing now. I like my work, I like my independence, and I like the man I'm involved with. And right now, I don't want to lose any of those things.
are you trying to tell me not to bother proposing marriage?
In a roundabout sort of way.
Well, there's no need to. I'm perfectly happy with the way we are, too. I don't know how I'll feel in 6 months or a year's time, but where we are now is fine.
Whoops, I jumped the gun.
Well, at least we're in agreement.
It's good, isn't it?
Sure is. So let's just keep things going and see what happens, shall we? What are you laughing at?
I just thought of Hillary. Looks like her efforts weren't entirely wasted after all.
Gee.
Aren't you hungry?
No, not very.
Good, because I am.
Henry!
What?
Couldn't you show a bit of tact for a change?
Sorry? Oh, you guys don't want this, do you?
No.
See?
I don't know how you could be so completely insensitive.
Mum, we go through this every mealtime. I'm getting sick of it. They want to starve themselves. That's their business.
We don't want anyone to feel sorry for us. Honest, we don't.
But you're not even getting enough vitamins.
She'll get over it. You hurry up with you, mate. Got to get over the waterhole for the big darts game.
You're going out again.
Oh, he has to. Got a really big match lined up.
But what about study?
Well, I've done enough for today.
And what am I supposed to do while you're out?
Well, I've got sport tomorrow. You could wash my gear for me. That'd be good. Yeah.
Washing your smelly sports gear isn't my idea of a good time.
Okay. I'm sorry I asked, all right?
All right. This is the last time.
Let's go.
We ready?
Yep. Not so fast, you two. I want the table cleared and then I want some help with the washing up.
Mum, we're in a hurry.
Fine. I don't care how quickly you do it.
You rat, Henry. You've taken up the whole washing machine with one lousy jacket.
What was I supposed to do? Wash it by hand?
Oh, heaven forbid.
You could have put our stuff in as well.
Oh, sure. Then you would have yelled at me for not letting you and Scott be independent. Can't take a trick round this place at the moment.
Real coffee or instant?
Real coffee, if you can be bothered.
Mm-hmm. I think I can manage that.
This is a little large for you, isn't it?
Stevens. He left it behind. I'll have to send it on.
No regrets, though.
About staying here?
And letting Stephen go.
I've got memories. Not all of them bad, either. You don't let someone take up 5 years of your life without having some good times along the way. But no regrets. In fact, I think things have worked out rather well.
So do I. In fact, I wouldn't have things any other way.
Neither would I.
What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing?
But that's not our stuff, is it?
Mum doesn't mind.
Yeah, but I do. Charlotte, we agreed to be independent and stick to our budget,
Our
didn't we?
budget didn't make allowances for me getting upset.
What's that got to do with anything?
When I get upset, I eat heaps.
Oh, come on, Lenny. Scott's a big boy now. He can come home anytime he likes.
Oh, it's all right for you. You're not the one who has to get him up in the morning.
Look, I'm sorry I'm late, okay? But it's good for me to get out occasionally. Can't study 24 hours a day, can I? No, I don't think you should be sitting here stuffing your face.
Yeah, I couldn't help it. I feel like I'm turning into a giant baked bean.
Well, a deal's a deal, Charlene. So come on, why don't we put these goodies away and we'll hit the sack, huh?
All right, but if you don't wake up tomorrow morning, you're getting a bucket of cold water tipped right over you. Not my fault I've got the munchies.
Hey, I'll look after those. Huh.
Come on.
Leave it out. The rats might get it.
Oh, sorry.
You've got a nerve, Henry. You know he's under a lot of pressure at the moment. It's not fair to keep him out till late at night.
What do you think I did? Chain him to the bar? Could have left any time he wanted.
Not with him nagging in his ear to stay, he couldn't.
It's not my fault if your husband doesn't want to come home to you.
He's so tired, I can't get him up this morning, which means that I've got to do his ironing, which means I'll probably be late for work on my first day.
Well, then take it out on him, not me, all right?
Couldn't you two wait until breakfast before you start?
Thanks to him, I haven't been able to start breakfast yet.
Don't worry about it. I'll get breakfast for you and Scott.
No, Mum, you shouldn't have to.
Oh, come on, Lenny. Being independent doesn't mean you can't accept a favour occasionally.
Henry, you just don't understand, okay?
Oh, damn right I don't. Leave the iron on, will you?
Charlene, I don't want to take sides, but I do understand how Henry feels. I mean, we're all living in the same house. Surely we can do things for each other now and again. We're still a family after all.
Mum, I know. But it's important for me and Scott to try and manage as if we were living by ourselves.
You used the dryer last night. Why didn't you put my jacket in with your stuff?
Sorry. Suppose I just forgot.
That's real low, Charlene. You know I need this for work.
Couldn't you wear the other one just for once?
Paul's already hit the roof over the stenciling on the back of it. He'd probably fire me if I wore it again.
You should have put it in yourself then. It's your own stupid...
Oh, great sister you turned out to be. You know what I wish? I wish you and Scott would be so independent that you go and live somewhere else. Because no kidding, right now you're making our lives absolutely miserable. Oh, Paul, can I have a word with you?
Yeah, go on.
I know you don't want me to wear it, but I had a bit of a problem with the laundry this morning. I can't wear my other jacket. So I was wondering if it'd be okay if I wore this one, just for today.
No, Henry. I told you I don't want you to wear that jacket, and I meant it.
But my other one's wet.
Yeah, well, whose fault's that?
Mine, but, well, I couldn't help it.
No, you never can you? Go and borrow one from one of the other cocktail waiters.
And I mean it, Henry. If I catch you wearing that jacket in the waterhole again, it'll cost you your job. Have you got that?
Loud and clear.
G'day, mate.
G'day. Boy. Your wife goes out for one night and you turn into an ogre.
Oh, no, I'm just sick of staff problems. Makes me a bit scratchy, that's all.
Yeah, I get like that when I have problems with Daph.
Oh, look, I am not having problems with Gail.
I know that. I was just making a harmless comparison, that's all. I mean, I get scratchy when I argue with Daph, and you get scratchy when you have staff problems.
Look, is there something you wanted, Des?
Oh, I was just wondering if you'd had time to talk to the assistant chef.
Yeah, he's happy to start today, if that's okay with Daph.
Terrific, as long as I can get Daph to see it that way.
I thought you said she was coming around.
She is. Slowly.
But why don't you ever talk to Beverly? I mean, Daphne might listen if the arguments are coming from a doctor.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. I just saw it outside the coffee shop. Thanks, mate. I'll just grab it. Thanks.
Sit down rather than buffet?
I'm afraid so. We're going to have to roster on an extra 4 waiters, but I'll see to that.
Good. Oh, Paul, before I forget, I'd like to have a word with you about Henry.
If it's about the jacket, Madgie's already explained. Quite frankly, I'm not impressed.
Well, Paul, he did try to have his jacket dry on time.
Look, I'm not interested in explanations. Either he wears the correct uniform in the bar or he doesn't work at all.
Come on, Madge, let's finish this out in reception.
Just who does he think he is talking about Henry like that? Honestly, sometimes I could murder that man. Oh, Gail, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I keep forgetting that you two are married.
That's all right, Madge. To be honest, even I find him difficult at times. But bear with him, he's got a lot in his mind at the moment.
All I want to know is who's right and who's wrong about Jamie. Because if I'm right, I could use the ammunition.
It's not that cut and dry, Des. Both right.
And we're back to square one.
Not quite. Look, I don't think it would do Jamie any harm to have a change of environment and different people around him. And by the sound of it, he'd probably have a happier mother, so that's a plus.
And a happy father doesn't count?
Of course it does. And in part, I agree with you. But I don't think being in the coffee shop would cause Jamie any problems. Though he is very young, there is a chance he could pick up any virus that happened to be hanging around.
Well, if Jamie was yours, what would you do?
I'd be inclined to leave him at home, at least for a few months. But it's not up to me.
Daphne will never back down. Unless you spoke to her and told her exactly what you told me.
All right. As long as you remember that I think Daphne's got a valid point.
Yeah, of course. As long as we can be happy again. Things are rotten at home at the moment.
You've got to be prepared to compromise. That's the name of the game in marriage.
Yeah, I know. How can you compromise with somebody when you know they're wrong? Wrong-ish.
I am aware of the difficulties in obtaining the specifications, but you've known about them for weeks. I'm afraid it's going to have to be sooner than that. All right, you do that. Goodbye.
I know you're still angry over the report, but does that give you the right to be horrible to everyone else?
No. And I'm not angry over the report. I'm angry at me. Well, for the way I've been behaving lately. Look, Gail, as you know, I'm not very good at apologies, but I'm really sorry.
Accepted.
It is?
Uh-huh.
I don't deserve that. Look, I'm always promoting myself as a big-time businessman, but half the time I act like a little kid and expect to get away with it.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with being childish occasionally. In fact, it's a part of your charm.
I didn't think you thought I had any.
Oh, a bit surfaces every now and then.
Look, do you really have to stay at the hotel?
No, I can move back tonight if you've got no objections.
None at all. I also prefer it if you didn't give up your job.
Then I won't. Be silly to give it up over an argument, would you?
Then it's settled.
If you'll excuse me, I've got some work I should be doing.
Yeah, of course. Gail?
Yeah?
I'm glad you're moving back home. I sort of got used to having you around.
I got kind of used to being there.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Hi, Charlene. How's it going?
Oh, fine, thanks, Gail.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you and Dad were getting on.
He's not in yet.
What?
Yeah, he probably got caught up somewhere. I'm sure he'll be here in a minute.
Yeah, well, he better be. He's lucky Jim gave him another chance. He blows this. Well, then he's
Hey,
doing
he'll
that.
be here. Look, hop in the car, it's a bit warmer.
You seen Lucy?
Yeah, I saw her yesterday. She seems a lot better. Even wants to start wearing makeup.
Must be that young man she's met in there.
Oh, you've heard about him already.
Oh, have I ever?
Oh, he certainly seems to be helping her get over it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking she might have liked some of my old makeup bits and pieces, but I sorted through it and there wasn't much left to spare.
Oh, I'm sure she'll understand. It's not cheap these days.
No, especially when you've only got a limited budget to work on.
How's it all going?
Oh, scraping through, just.
You know you're both welcome over to our place from here any time.
Yeah, thanks. It sort of defeats the purpose. Well, we want to stand on our own 4 feet, if you know what I mean.
Well, if you don't eat, you won't be able to stand up at all.
Yeah, we'll manage. Anyway, you know what Scott's like. He won't accept charity.
It's hardly charity accepting a dinner invitation from your family.
I'll see what he says.
Well, don't ask him. Tell him. I don't want to see you two wasting away just for the sake of a few measly dollars.
Hey, we'll be all right. And it won't be long before Scott's working, and I won't be an apprentice forever. You know, it's a bit hard to tell the rate things are going.
Yeah. Well, where is he? It's well after 9. Then he slept in.
Half his luck.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go off and see if I can try and find him. He'd better wake up to himself in more ways than one.
What's that?
Well, he's got responsibilities to other people now. He's been wandering around like a gypsy for long enough.
Parents can be a trial.
Yeah. Catch you later.
Hi. What are you doing home?
I had to drop in on old Mr. Rogers. You remember him? Thought I'd drop in here on the way back.
Mr. Rogers lives in the opposite direction.
Yeah, but on the way back, I thought I'd drop the car in for the service.
Clarke, you're not checking up on me by any chance, are you?
Of course not. What for?
I haven't changed my mind about going into the shop today.
There's no point, Daph. Paul is sending in an assistant chef
I'm
to take over
not paying extra wages for a job I can do perfectly well by myself.
But Daph, you've got Jamie now.
There's nothing wrong with taking him with me. Now look, Des, we've been through all this before. I really don't want to argue anymore with you. I'm going into the shop and that's that.
It is not healthy for Jamie to be around the coffee shop all the time.
Well, who says, your mother?
No, Bev.
Oh, terrific. We have an argument and you go running off to the family doctor to back you up.
I didn't go running anywhere. I just happened to bump into her, that's all.
Oh, we're in a surgery. Did she really say it was no good for him?
It's not the shop itself. It's all the people coming and going. And there's so many germs and viruses going around at the moment that, well, she reckons he's too young to be exposed to the risk. You can ring her if you like.
No. No, I guess she's right. I just hadn't thought of it like that. Okay, you win. I won't go to work.
I don't care about winning or losing, as long as we take care of our little boy, eh? It won't be for long. Mrs. Mangle will get back on her feet and then Mum can babysit and you can go back to the shop during the busy periods.
Oh, great. Once your mother gets her paws on Jamie, he'll be spoilt rotten in 5 minutes flat.
Come on.
You know it's true. You'll just have to wait until summer, until he's a bit stronger and able to cope better.
Come on, sweetie. I'm not deliberately trying to tie you to the house.
I know.
Starting without me, are you?
I'm beginning to wonder whether you were coming.
Come off it. Gail's already given me a lecture, thank you very much.
I was a bit worried Mr. Ronson might turn up.
So what? He wouldn't care. I mean, it's not like the public service where you have to clock on and off every smoke hole. Just take it easy. That's my motto.
Since when?
Morning, Rob. Charlene.
G'day, Des.
Hi.
Listen, I got the car booked in for a grease and oil change, but while it's here, could you have a look at it? It's getting a bit hard to start in the mornings.
Aren't we all?
Well, probably the automatic choke, eh, Mr. Lewis?
Could be.
Des, could you?
Listen, Rob, you are going to do the work on the car yourself, aren't you? It's not that I don't trust Charlene's ability, it's just that it's important.
Oh, no worries, mate. Look, you come back first thing after lunch. She'll be purring like a Cheshire cat. And by the time my little offsider there gets to tech next year, she'll be the best mechanic this side the Blake's done.
I bet you she will be. I'll see you after lunch.
See you later, mate.
Righto. Where do I start?
Yeah, keen, aren't you? Well, start with the first thing that every apprentice learns.
What's that?
How to make a good cup of tea. Put the jug on.
Which way now, madame?
Madame?
Well, certainly. All the butlers say. It's terribly posh.
Back to my mansion, Jeeves.
Certainly, madame.
It's a good thing I've got you around, Jeeves. With my old legs playing up the way they are.
Only too glad to be of assistance, madame.
You're a good servant, Jeeves. I shall remember you in my will. Well, this'll be yours when I'm dead and gone. What's the matter?
Nothing. Should there be?
Have you ever thought about dying?
Had a T-shirt I dyed once. Came out terrible.
Seriously?
No.
I have. Especially when I found out I had to have the operation. You wonder whether you're going to wake up again afterwards.
Hey, have you seen this in here about Madonna?
Rick, I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you about death.
So am I. I'm dead serious about Madonna.
I wonder what happens to you when you die.
Do you like her, Madonna?
Rick, I thought we were friends. Talk to me.
Why should I? I mean, all you want to do is talk about death, and who's interested? You're a real drag sometimes, Luce.
Rick? Rick?
Hello, tell me.
Oh, hello, Eileen. I just popped in to pick up her spare glasses. Oh, don't worry. Won't interrupt your movie.
That's all right.
Mrs. Mangle not about?
She's in the bath.
So that is why you're eating in the living room, eh? Tut, tut. Never mind. I won't say anything. Good vegetarian meal, I hope, in line with your new principles?
Yes, of course.
Ah, here they are. Oh, dear. Oh, that is better. Your one's a little bit bent after that stupid accident with the football. You really must get them fixed.
How is your eye now?
Oh, much better, thank you.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's new, isn't it? I don't think I've seen that.
Yes, it's a new vegetarian cookbook. I thought I'd try some of the recipes. Do you have any suggestions?
Ah, well, now, let me see. Oh, they all look very appetizing, don't they? There is a restaurant at Anson's Corner. They serve the most delicious lentil soup. Now, I asked them for the recipe, but of course they're not giving away their secrets.
Yes, it sounds wonderful.
You really must try it sometime, you know.
Yes, I'd be delighted. I'm free tonight.
Oh, don't see why not. What's I pick you up about 7?
Sounds wonderful.
Good. Oh, dear. I must get back to the shop.
Mr. Bishop?
Mm-hmm?
Thank you for the invitation.
Oh, well, that's all right. Bye.
Oh, dear.
All right, give her a bell. Sounds pretty damn good to me.
Right. Where's his car next?
Suppose so, after lunch.
He's coming to pick it up after lunch. We said it'd be ready.
Oh, Des is a good bloke, he won't mind.
We can't let the customers down like that. Bad for business.
Oh, come off it. This is Australia. No one expects things to be ready when they're supposed to be.
Why not?
That's the way things are.
Well, that's not right.
It's not right for me to gnaw my stomach when it's lunchtime. You do whatever you like. I'm off down to the club for a bite.
Madge!
Eileen, come on in.
I saw you come home, so I thought I'd pop in for a quick word.
Well, I really am in rather a hurry. I'm doing the washing because the kids were hogging the machine last night.
Well, I won't take up much of your time.
Well, really, Eileen, couldn't it wait? I want to go and see Lucy later, and I really am in a bit of a rush.
Oh, yes, I know all about rush. I'm rushed off my feet, as well as looking after poor Nell, as well as everything else.
I'm quite sure that poor Nell's well on the road to recovery, seeing you've told her I'm after a job.
Oh, no, look, Madge, I didn't mean that. It was wrong of me. It was said in the heat of the moment. Madge, I wouldn't want there to be any animosity between us. We've been friends for a long time. I wouldn't want anything to spoil that. That's why I had to talk to you. About Harold.
What about him?
He and I have noticed each other.
Yes, well, it would be difficult not to, wouldn't it, spending so much time under the same roof?
No, I mean, Harold has invited me out for dinner tonight.
He what?
Oh, now listen, I don't want to rock the boat, so if he's spoken for...
Oh, as far as I'm concerned, Harold can do exactly as he likes.
Are you sure? I mean, what if a relationship were to develop?
Eileen, I'm not just sure. I'm adamant.
Taking Des's car for a bit of a spin.
Oh, no, just checking it out.
How was that?
Lunch.
Still, it's nearly 2 o'clock.
Hey, don't start that again. No, he didn't leave till late.
Charlene, he did turn up, didn't he?
Yeah, of course he did. You don't think I fixed these on my own?
I'm just a bit worried he's not making enough of an effort, that's all.
No, he's great to work for now.
G'day, Gail.
Hi, Des.
Hi.
Charlene, here's the cargo.
All finished.
Oh, good. Great service, eh?
Glad to hear it.
I always feel safer knowing that Rob's been working on my car.
You sound like a commercial.
How much do I owe you?
I don't know. Mr. Lewis hasn't had a chance to run up the bill yet. We've been too busy.
Oh. Well, get him to send me the bill and I'll fix him up later. I better get going. See you later.
See you, Des.
Bye.
You'll be out of here before you know it, love. You just wait and see.
Yeah, probably.
I suppose you want to go in a way, leaving all your new friends.
What friends?
Well, I heard that you'd met a rather nice boy in here.
He didn't turn out to be a friend. Anyway, Bradley's the only boy I really care about. But even he hasn't written to me in ages.
Oh, I see.
I just don't understand men sometimes.
Can't say that I do either. Oh, I better be getting back to work. Sorry, I can't stay any longer.
That's okay. Thanks for the magazines.
Oh, that's all right. I know how boring it can be lying around all day with nothing to read.
Sorry, I didn't realise you had a visitor.
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm just leaving. Bye-bye, Lucy. You take care of yourself, eh?
I will.
Bye.
Bye. Mrs. Ramsay brought me some more magazines. There might be an article about Madonna.
Luce, I'm sorry. No, really, I didn't mean to snap at you like that.
All right.
And you're not a drag.
Then why did you say I was?
Well, I just didn't want to talk about death, that's all.
Why not? What's wrong with talking about it?
Well, you just might find out my secret. That I am the undead come back from the grave to haunt you. Friends? That was delicious. I really am sorry I was so late. It's been one of those mornings.
It's okay. I know what it's like to have late lunches. When I was working here, I sometimes didn't get to eat until 3.
Well, how was it, ladies?
Delicious. Yes, I must admit, Harold, it was very nice. My compliments to the chef. He's doing an excellent job.
Ah, you'll certainly be pleased to hear that.
He
seems to be capable enough, but...
But what?
Well, it's not like having you here, Daphne. We all miss you. And little Jamie. Oh, you're a content little chap, aren't you?
Yes, you are. Oh,
look at those little hands.
oh, they're nice. Yes, they are.
Ah. Coffee?
Thanks.
Yes, please. You really hate not being here, don't you?
Mm. But Jamie comes first. We mothers do have our responsibilities.
There's a lot of women on staff at the hotel with the same problem. We spend time and money training them, but so often they have to leave because there's no one to look after their children.
And as soon as you do find a good babysitter, it usually costs so much it's hardly worth working anyway.
If we had a childcare centre at the complex, it'd save a lot of problems, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. That's a fantastic idea. I'd be able to work here and still have enough time to spend with Jamie. Where are you going to put it? You can hardly put it up in the middle of the shopping mall.
Well, it's a children's amusement area. It's already got a kitchenette and toilet facilities close by and it's hardly ever used. It's too far away from the shops and most of the hotel's guests are businessmen who don't bring their children with them.
It shouldn't be too hard to find someone to run it. When can we start?
Well, oh, hang on, don't get too eager. I'd have to get permission from Paul and Rosemary, but I'll definitely recommend it.
Great! Hi, Madge. Join us for a coffee?
Oh, maybe just a quick one.
Gail's got this terrific idea.
Oh?
Gail, telephone call for you.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, a cup of coffee, please, and make it quick. I haven't got much time.
Certainly.
I gather you and Harold aren't on good terms at the moment.
His dog in the manger attitude really annoys me. I'm not supposed to even look at Rob Lewis, but he's quite at liberty to invite Eileen out for dinner.
Stupid thing, what's the matter with you?
So, how's the budding mechanic going?
Oh, you haven't seen Mr. Lewis around anywhere, have you?
No. Why? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted him to check over this for me. I'm not sure what to do next.
Well, did he say where he was going?
Yeah, out to get spare parts.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, of course.
Charlene, he's not giving you a hard time again, is he?
No. No, he's great now. But everything's fine, really.
Sounds to me like your carbies could be out of balance.
I'll need to get going.
Oh, I better be on my way too. Bye-bye.
See you later, everyone.
Oh.
Hi, Rob.
Hello.
Thank you.
There you are.
Oh, it's still raining outside,
Yes,
is it?
it is.
Oh.
G'day, Madge.
Oh, hello, Rob. How's the first day at the workshop going?
No problems. That daughter of yours is a real good little worker.
Oh, yes, she's wanted to do this for such a long time.
Listen, I owe you for that terrific meal the other night. How about having dinner with me sometime?
Well, I don't know whether I should.
Let me return the favour at least.
What are you doing here?
Talking to Madge. What's it look like?
Oh, hello, Gail. Hello again, Madge.
Well, Mrs. Clarke, how are you?
Oh. Hello, Harold.
You all right, Eileen?
I seem to have something in my eye.
Oh, let me have a look.
Oh, did you? Thank you.
Turn around to the light.
Oh, all right.
Well,
Well, what?
you were supposed to be at the workshop.
A bloke's entitled to a lunch break.
Charlene told me that you went to lunch an hour and a half ago. How long have you been away?
What difference does it make? We'll get it all done this salvo.
Will you get back there at once? You can't leave all the work to Charlene.
Panic merchant gets it after her mother.
Rob, are you sure there's not a problem? I mean, this job means so much to Charlene.
There's no problems at all. I don't know why Gail's going on like that.
Really?
Well, what's up?
It's the most I could do to get Harold to hold my hand in public, let alone make a spectacle of himself like that.
Oh, thank you, Harold.
That's all right, Eileen. Anytime at all.
Moving little scene that was.
Beg your pardon?
Harold Bishop, you are a sanctimonious hypocrite.
Madge, I don't know what brought this on.
See you later, Madge.
Oh, bye, Rob. Oh, and about dinner, pick me up at 7:30.
Yeah, sure. I'll see you then.
Bye.
Madge, sometimes you disappoint me. You really do.
How do you think I feel about you twerp? And change your trousers. You look disgusting.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours, should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
You're making your own frames? I'm making one for this. It's a new painting from Frank.
Not the Frank, the one from your painting holiday.
The very same, and you can wipe that grin off your face. He's a friend and a client, that's all.
Of course he is. Anyway, it's hard to know what's going on at the moment. Maybe it's spring, but there are some pretty weird romances in the offing around here.
Such as?
Eileen's going out with Harold tonight.
Eileen and Harold? Surely not. Oh, I shouldn't laugh, it's cruel.
Oh, I don't know. It's cheered me up no end. At last she has something else to think about other than Des and Jamie.
How's Madge taking all this?
Pretty badly, I should imagine. She's fairly territorial as far as Harold's concerned.
Yes, well, I hope she's not too riled about it. She went to visit Lucy today, and more depression is the last thing she needs.
You been into the hospital yourself today?
No, not yet. Lucy's had some visitors already. I thought I'd go later.
Well, I might come with you if you don't mind. Haven't had a chance to see her yet.
Oh, that suits me. I could enjoy the company. Jim's working back tonight. He won't be able to make it.
Oh, it's not like Jim. Usually you can't keep him away from the place.
Well, just this once. He's terribly busy.
Yeah, he must be. So the new workshop or the engineering works?
The engineering works. Oh, I'm afraid things have piled up on him since he bought into the new place. I think he's bitten off a bit more than he can chew, to be honest.
Still, you have to devote a lot of time if you want a business to take off the ground properly.
Yes, I suppose so.
Certainly be a raging success if Charlene has anything to do with it. She was absolutely thrilled to start her apprenticeship.
Where have you been?
Lunch. I told you when I left.
That was nearly 3 hours ago.
Is that right? Well, I better start paying attention to time.
I wish you would. I've done everything I can on this card. There's still a few things that need looking at, and Mr. Taylor wants to pick it up at 5 o'clock.
Slow down, Charlene. No need to get into a flap in this work. You've got to be calm and methodical. We'll get it done.
I wish you wouldn't leave me alone for so long. I had to fix Den's car all by myself.
Well, you know how.
But I shouldn't have that responsibility yet.
Well, you've got to learn. Besides, I've seen you do all sorts of tough jobs at the old garage.
But shouldn't my work be supervised? Well, what if there's something I can't handle? I'm serious, Mr. Lewis. I'm not ready for all this responsibility.
Listen, don't get upset. Sorry I've taken a long lunch, but I haven't worked regular hours lately and I'm not in the swing of things yet.
I want to learn the work, that's all. You're a top mechanic. Teach me, that's all I want.
I'll try, Sean. Just I'm a bit restless these days, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what. Heads, we go back to work. Tails, we have a cup of tea first.
I've already had 3 cups of tea while I was waiting for you.
Let the coin decide. Heads, we start work.
So he tossed a coin. Thank goodness it came down heads. At the rate I'm going, it'll take 10 years to qualify.
He didn't happen to mention anything about cancelling his dinner date with me tonight, did he?
No way. He was telling me how much he was looking forward to it.
Oh.
I feel kind of sorry for him. He's lonely.
Oh, yes, I know he is.
He's sort of lost direction since the old garage closed down.
Yeah, I know it upset him, but I mean, he's got to take a grip on himself. He can't just live his life according to the toss of a coin.
Well, he's not such a bad bloke.
I know, he's just not my favourite fella either.
You will be nice to him, though, won't
Oh,
you?
Charlene, of course I will.
He gave me the impression he could go bush at the drop of a hat. And bang would go my apprenticeship again.
All right, I won't do anything drastic. But he better not try any hanky-panky.
Don't let him get fresh with you, Mum.
Get on with your schoolwork.
Evening all. Anything to eat? I am starving.
You're going to have to get your own tonight. I'm going out.
Scott and I are having scrambled eggs if you want some.
What? Take the hard-earned food from your mouths? Never. Ah, Scotty, feeling fit for the darts tonight? Fit?
You're not playing darts again.
Well, you bet we are. We've reached the semi-finals. We can't drop out now.
Yeah, it's no big deal, Charlene.
But it's not fair. I've been working all day and I was looking forward to spending a nice, quiet evening at home with my husband.
Yeah, and I've been working pretty hard too. I still am. And I'm entitled to a break every now and then, aren't I? Why don't you come with us?
Because it's no fun watching you play darts, that's why.
Well, anyway, Charlene, you're not 18 yet. I don't think you should be hanging around the waterhole.
Don't worry, I won't.
Charlene, I can't let the team down, okay? I won't be late.
All right. I'll keep myself company again. Hope all the feathers fall off your dart.
Oh,
sharp.
Wonderful, Henry. You should have been a marriage guidance counsellor.
Don't blame me because they're having a domestic.
Some people just don't know how to relax and enjoy themselves, that's all.
What's clear and crinkled and you find it in a cathedral?
What?
The lunch wrap of Notre Dame.
Hello, can we join in?
Hi, Gran. Hi, Daphne. Hi. I'm sorry I couldn't bring Jamie with me. There's Michael looking after him. But he sends you a great big slobbery kiss.
I can't wait to see him again.
I'll put them up here.
Daphne, this is Rick Hansen.
Hi.
Pleased to meet you.
And guess what?
What?
I found out where Rick gets all his jokes. Look.
However, you will note that I tell only the good ones. Well, sometimes. Anyway, I've got to go. Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, I like the boyfriend.
He's not my boyfriend.
Oh, well, I should hope not, because a letter arrived for you today. All the way from France.
Bradley!
Bradley is still the true love, I see.
Oh, yes. Well, you know these svelte Parisian types. Women find them irresistible.
Bradley? Svelte? We're talking about the same boy?
Bradley, you rat, how could you? I think you broke your promise.
Darling, what's wrong?
He's found some girl in France and says he can't write to me anymore. He's dumping me, Gran. Oh, it's not fair, Gran. It's not my fault he lives thousands of miles away.
Darling, there are lots of boys in the world. I mean, don't let that letter upset you.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Why should I care? I'll probably find someone much nicer than him. Well, he's got buck teeth anyway. Let's talk about something else. Is Bouncer missing me?
Well, Mike's taking him for lots of walks, but he doesn't really get much time to play with him these days. Bouncer can't wait for you to get home.
That's good. Is Charlene enjoying her new job?
She loves it.
How about Scott? I hope he's studying hard for the exams.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Are Mr. Bishop and Mrs. Ramsay still fighting?
I'm afraid so.
Hey, what's this for?
I'll show you. The physiotherapist gave it to me and said I had to squeeze it like this to get my muscles working again. You know what? From now on, this ball represents Bradley's neck.
Mrs. Mangle, are you sure you haven't seen my keys? I know I brought them home. The keys.
You're not usually as disorganised as this, Mr. Bishop.
I know, but you'll have to excuse me. I'm running a little late. I have to get to the dry cleaners before they close.
Ah, yes, your trousers.
No idea how I got tomato sauce on them.
You obviously were the one who stained my good couch. You must have sat there when you came home earlier.
Well, I'm sorry if I did. Where are those keys?
If I may make an observation, you seem to be rather flustered over your dinner engagement with Mrs. Clarke.
I am not flustered. I am eager to find the keys, and I will pay for the dry cleaner, even though I've no idea what happened.
Mr. Bishop, I hope you regard me as a friend.
Yes, of course.
Then forgive me for mentioning this, but Eileen Clarke does seem a few years older than you.
Yes, I believe she is.
Can you be compatible?
Mrs. Mangle, that is not even relevant. I am simply introducing Eileen to the pleasures of a vegetarian lifestyle.
Vegetarian lifestyle? She's interested in more than coriander and basil, Mr. Bishop, and I don't need to read the tea leaves to tell you that.
I don't know what you're worrying about, Mrs. Mangle. I'm quite capable of running my own life.
Am I to take it that you and Madge Ramsay are
Now I remember where I put them when I came in. Here they are. Oh, I must be off. Now, don't wait for me, will you?
Rob, it's you.
Hello, Madge, old girl.
Oh, not so much of the old, if you don't mind.
Never talk to a woman about her age, eh?
No, well, perhaps you better go and leave these two in peace and quiet.
Oh, g'day, Rob. Gee, you look snazzy, eh? That's for your benefit.
Thanks, Henry.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a good night tonight. You know, if they got a band on down at the club, we can have our dinner and then step out for a touch of the old dancing.
Hey, you know, your romantic evenings are becoming the talk of Ramsay Street.
Henry, that's enough. Will you go and eat your hamburger? Come on, Rob, let's go.
Ta-da!
Bye.
Henry, you're not going to eat that here, are you?
Why shouldn't I? Because it's not fair, mate. The smell of that hamburger is making my mouth water. Cut it out.
You know we can't afford things like takeaway food.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Do you want to bite?
No.
We better get going, otherwise we're going to be late for the darts game.
Hey, what about cleaning up?
Would you mind doing it tonight?
Oh, woman's place is at the kitchen sink, is that it?
Sounding like a nagging wife again, Lenny.
Get lost, Henry.
Good idea.
I won't be long. You all right?
Yeah. Yeah, go on. I'm not a nagging wife, Scott. Just like being with you.
Yeah, I know.
Scotty!
Yeah, I'm coming, mate. I better get going, okay? And I won't be late. Promise, all right?
Oh, I suppose I should be getting back. Thanks for this afternoon, Helen.
My pleasure.
I'm so glad Lucy's feeling better.
Yes, it's been an anxious time for all of us. I shan't relax until she's home, safe and sound.
She will be back to her old self again, won't she? I mean, 100%.
Oh, yes. Beverly said she should lead a completely normal life. But it's been a frightening experience for her, one she'll never forget.
She's a brave kid.
I wish I'd known what was in that letter from Bradley. I would have saved her until she was stronger.
Well, I thought she handled it pretty well under the circumstances.
Oh, I'm afraid that was bravado. I know she was upset, I could tell.
Still, I'm sure she'll get over him soon enough. Well, I was pretty fickle about boys when I was her age.
Yes, I was too. She's probably thinking up a replacement already.
You know, it's amazing the difference it makes, you know, being with you, Madge. I get tired of my own company.
Yes, I can imagine.
You know what I mean? It's great fun having an evening out with a friend.
Rob,
you should
there's
try
something
these
I want-
oysters, you know. There's nothing like oysters to make you feel a new person.
No, thank you. The soup's fine. Rob, there's something I want you to understand.
I know what you're going to say.
I'm very happy to have you as a friend,
But that's all. Listen, Madge, I'm not a dill. I know you're on the rebound from Harold.
Just so long as you don't expect any romance to develop.
Do you know what I think? Romance is what you make it. I think it's romantic eating and dancing with a nice lady. That doesn't mean there has to be strings attached. It's your company I enjoy.
Well, that's fine. I just didn't want to give you any false impressions.
But an evening out now and again wouldn't be too painful, would it? That's if I stick around, of course.
What do you mean if?
Well, I'm getting restless, Madge.
You're not planning to take off again, surely?
Who knows?
Oh, Rob, I really do think you should stay in Erinsborough for everyone's sake.
Well, if any woman could persuade me to stay, it's you, Madge, old girl.
Did you see that guy's face when you do that double knot?
What about you? No wonder I said you were a hustler.
What time is it?
Lenny, meet the winners. G'day.
You sleep long?
I don't know. Hasn't been too interesting here tonight. Would like someone to talk to.
Yeah, well, I'm here now. Hey, well, we should put some music on, shouldn't we?
Oh, do what? Stay up raging with Henry? No, thanks. I'm going to bed. You can come if you want to.
Hang on. I'm going to bed. I'm going to put my Walkman on, listen to some music, so if you guys want to argue, I won't hear a sound. Least I can do.
Sure is.
Why are you so upset?
I've been alone all night, Scott. It's not fair. You keep waltzing off with Henry all the time. I thought we'd be together.
Yeah, well, we are, mostly. But I didn't think I had to give up spending time with my mates. Do you want me to wear a ball and chain or something?
Don't be
Well, then
stupid.
try and see my side of it. What are Mike and Henry going to think of me if I tell them I can't go out anymore because I'm married?
But they've got nothing to do with us. You care more about what they think than you do about us.
Listen, I'm wrecked. I didn't come home to fight with you. I thought you'd be pleased. We won tonight.
No, I didn't.
Hey, you haven't eaten anything.
I'm not hungry.
Well, can I have your toast?
If you want.
What's up?
I had a letter from my boyfriend Bradley in Paris. Except he's not my boyfriend anymore. He dumped me.
That was mean of him with you in hospital.
Oh, he didn't know. Anyway, I don't care. I'm over it now.
You sure?
Yep.
How come you're not eating then?
Because it's not very nice when someone tells you they've met someone new and they don't want you anymore.
Hey, you're probably too good for him anyway. And besides, I'm not sad that he wrote that letter, because it gives me a chance. I could be a boyfriend. Well, how about it, Tux?
What are you racking about? You wake me up.
Bad luck. I'm sick of you dragging Scott off every night to play darts, Henry.
Hold on. This is the mood you're in. Can I get dressed and have some breakfast first?
It's not just me, it's Scott's schoolwork. If he doesn't do well enough to get into journalism this year, we are cactus.
Well, don't blame me. He finishes all his homework before he goes out.
But I'm hardly getting to see him.
Well, tell that to Scott, not me. Look, he makes his own decisions. I don't drag him by the hair. Anyway, aren't you making a prisoner out of it?
I don't believe this. Scott and I are married. When you gave me away at the wedding, I didn't know you were taking Scott to replace me.
What's going on?
Better get your wife into line, mate. If you're not careful, she'll lock you in and throw away the key.
You'd know all about that, wouldn't you?
You having a go at him about last night?
Yep.
Can't we just forget about it?
I hope so. But I don't think I'm being treated fairly by either of you. Well, I don't want to make a prisoner out of you. I want you to stay home because that's what you want too.
Some notes to check before school. I'll do it in my room.
Hey, you haven't seen this video, Mrs. Mangle. So I will put it in the machine for you. You can watch it during the day if you wish.
Thank you. See how I feel.
An affair to remember. A story of true love.
You seem to be in a romantic mood, Mr. Bishop.
Oh, a little romance never hurt, eh?
Is it possible that you're referring to your dinner engagement last night with Eileen Clarke?
Oh, we had a very enjoyable evening. Eileen is really discovering the joys of a vegetarian lifestyle.
Poppycock.
I beg your pardon?
She's not interested in vegetables. She's interested in you.
Mrs. Mangle, I am not totally naive. Eileen is genuinely interested in vegetarianism. And we do have a few other interests in common. Yeah.
Do you mean that... Oh, surely not. You and Eileen?
I am a single man. I am able to make my own decisions. I very much regret that things didn't work out between Madge and myself. She's been able to put it behind her. She's going out with Rob Lewis. So I feel that I'm entitled to go out with Eileen or anyone I wish.
Where are the others? They left already.
Hiding in their rooms. Huh? I was telling them what I thought of them and they didn't like it.
Oh, what's wrong?
Oh, Henry keeps dragging Scott off every night to play darts. Makes it really hard for him to say no. I don't suppose you could have a...
Oh, no, I'm not going to turn into the interfering mother-in-law, Charlene. You'll have to sort this out for yourself.
Thanks heaps.
Well, I'm sorry, love, but I've had quite enough of helping you out for 1 week.
Why? What happened last night with
I
Mr. Lewis?
painted myself into a corner trying to save your apprenticeship, that's what.
How'd you manage that?
Well, he feels lonely and unwanted. And he's talking about taking off again. I didn't know what to say.
He didn't try anything, did he?
Well, no, not exactly, but he is looking at a romantic involvement, yes.
You're kidding.
I wish I was. And that's not the half of it. Rob's idea of a romantic evening is to share a couple of dozen oysters and then take you down to the club and manhandle you on the dance floor. It's not funny, Charlene.
Well, surely you can set Mr. Lewis straight without hurting him.
I tried that, but he just thought I was playing hard to get. In his mind, we're already a couple.
Oh, no, then he'll definitely go off bush if you call it off. What happens to my friendship?
What happens to me? I mean, Rob's not a bad old stick, but he certainly isn't Harold. And that's the worst part of it. I'm going out with a man and wishing he was someone different. Oh, what have I started?